Hey, what up, world? It's your boy SouthSideBlack, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a positive hip hop slash rapper that's on a revolutionary mission. You know, got my brand turning into mode, my mission turning into mode, and we doing revolutionary things. But look, I got a question for all the YNs. I got a question for all the YNs, man. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, we see that the lifestyle that we live in and that a lot of us living and glorifying and tolerating in our culture, and it's ripping a lot of families apart. It's got fatherless kids, broken homes, you putting financial burdens on your people and emotional burdens on your people and your family and stuff like that. What else I said? I got my little notes. I say you putting your family in danger. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, when you're doing stuff in the streets like that, you like basically after all of that, you know that this is doing this to so many people. Y'all see the results of it. You done seen your homeboys and your they people and rappers and whoever the case may be. Y'all see all of this going on and how it happened to them. But you think it's just you invincible or like basically you constantly like going to that same road or down that same path where it's leading to death or the graveyard, the early grave, for you at least. And like I say, it's so many other people that be affected by that you leave behind. So that's what I'm wondering, like, why still crash out if you know better? You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we was a product of our environment and stuff like that, and yes, we was conditioned to be this way. Back, if y'all don't know, from slavery and then Jim Crow slavery, and basically we was oppressed and limited resources and stuff like that and all of that. So it's like they came with the crack cocaine and a lot of our fathers and uncles and all of them, they went to doing their thing and stuff good and all this and that. They it's people that put that there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was set up like that, bro. And basically they came with the war on drugs to where they giving those same people that were selling crack out people and stuff so many years. You hear me? Like they was going hard, giving 25 years, getting them long sentences just for getting caught for crack. That just like saying that, you getting caught with weed, oh, you going to do 25 years or you going to do 15 years just for getting caught with, on weed. They was really hard on it versus cocaine, which, the basic, the white, it's white type of, drugs, like, them, they doing that. They getting slapped on the wrist and stuff like that. And, so now you got black fathers locked up and this and that and all of this gangster stuff going on because we got boys in the hood and don't be a menace in our face. We ain't got no positive things to see and stuff like that. And yeah, we become a product of our environment. It's easy to become a product of our environment. But what's different now is the internet changed things. The internet gave us access to information and opportunities that they didn't have back then. So they couldn't really turn it into more and do things and get into the stock market, real estate and all this. They ain't really know about saving, like doing all this and that. They couldn't really get jobs and work in this field to learn this skill and go start your own after you learn. And like it wasn't a lot of opportunities, especially on the internet. Like the internet gave us access to information. They didn't know a lot of this stuff either. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, it was illegal for black people to even read at one point. So it was like, we suffer from lack of information as well as resources and stuff like that too. So it's like, there's just a lot of ways we was oppressed, bro. And nowadays, we still being oppressed, and it's still going on systematically and stuff like that. It's not just as like openly, like, it's more kind of subtle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to think a little deeper. Basically, it's not, surface level, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, ain't no excuse no more. You know what I'm saying? Because we was a product of our environment, but we don't have to keep doing that no. We know better. We know what this life is leading us to. You know what I'm saying? And we know how this affect our family, how this affecting our community. You know what I'm saying? And these same people who did all this and that to us, and all from slavery and all this and that, the same people who they put the cocaine in the thing, and in our hoods and stuff like that, were on drugs and did all this and that. They still not trying to help. So it's like, what we waiting for? We hate about the world, but we also hate ourselves too. We are the whole world almost like against black people, and we're gonna be against ourselves too. Like, how that go? You know what I'm saying? So we got bigger fish to fry, bro. We gotta get together and come together and really turn things around, turn our neighborhoods around, start doing things, building wealth, and living life, not just struggling to survive, because a whole bunch of us in survival mode. But we need to live. We gotta live. We gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying, we live. But like I say, we all we got. So I wanted to say that. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing, because I just want to, talking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just really wanted to say that. And, YNs, you might have a talent or skill or some kind of gift that could really change the world. It could impact so many people's lives, and it's something that you may love to do, but you may never get to do it if you become victim of the streets. You know what I'm saying? You let the streets take you. That's what they want. We against each other. They against us. It's so many odds against blacks, and we against ourselves and knocking each other off and doing all this and that. Now we got to think of other ways to settle things. Have conversations and things like that. This is what I had jotted down. I say, basically, like, if you got a beef, you ain't got a beef just because you disagree. I don't think, I don't like that, this and that. Nah, I don't believe that. So this and that, nigga, we beef. I ain't got to talk to you. Nah, like, why you say, you say that's how you feel? Okay, why you feel like that? Like, okay, because of that. But like, but such and such. And then you might explain it to him. He'd be like, well, yeah, I ain't thinking about it. Or you might, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even think about that. But either way it go, at least if y'all still agree to disagree, it's like y'all have an understanding. Okay, I know where you stand. So I ain't even gonna come at you. We ain't even gotta talk about that, because we don't really like line up on that. But y'all might have some other stuff that y'all the best of friends with. So it's just like, you don't have to agree with everything to like be like cool with somebody or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I say, there's so many odds against us, man. There's so many odds against us. So, you ain't got to beef to disagree. Look at things from both sides, man. Like, when certain things you go, it's like, yeah, this man did this and that. You did this and that. Like, start looking at things from both sides. Like, man, look, what if I was in that issue? Like, okay, and somebody did that to me, how would I feel? How would I like, you know what I'm saying? So just start thinking like that, and then when you do that, you can kind of understand things from a better perspective and be like, okay, well, yeah, maybe I was tripping a little bit. I could have did this better or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Self-accountability. And that's, at the end of the day, that's really the whole point. Let's do this accountability thing, because yeah, they owe us reparations and stuff from what they did to black people, and a lot of ways still doing. But it's like, until we come together and force a hand or something like that, it's like we gotta look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's only us. Like I say, it's so many odds. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, like against us. You know what I'm saying? There's other like races and stuff come and they get benefits and opportunities and all this and that, and we, man, hey, look into oppression. You know what I'm saying? That's a word to go look into. But I say, man, just having a conversation, and even if y'all be like, oh, we ain't gonna rock with each other, at least like think of a positive competition. Like, yeah, we're gonna see who buy this store first. Yeah, they gonna be coming buy it from my store. You know, we're gonna see who get the most the thing and help out the community more or something, like do something positive. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I say, we all we got. So if a person ain't got a that, like, they ain't doing no stuff like sick and stuff like that to where your life really in jeopardy and things like that, it's like there's other ways to settle. We gotta figure this out. I might not have all the answers. I ain't got all the answers, but I'm just saying we gotta figure this out. I'm trying to make sure I said everything I said. I pretty much did, and I don't want to make this video too long, but at the end of the day, we got bigger fish to fry. The whole world, it seemed like, you know, like the whole world, like pretty much hate, like at least in terms of like different races and stuff like that, blacks gotta be the most hated. I'm like pretty sure without even looking into no statistics. But with so many people, and even if we not the most, we definitely close to it. And with so many people and odds against us, it's like we can't also be against each other. We can't hate ourselves also. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look out for one another. You know what I'm saying? Like in this world and in this predicament and stuff that we in, we gotta look out for each other before anything else, you feel me? So I wanted to say that, and just basically we all we got. So let's come together, brothers, sisters, you heard me? And let's build, let's focus on wealth and innovation and doing things that could like make changes and stuff, and make them wanna pay us some money for things and stuff that we do our creative. Let's go ahead and make them cough that up, because we doing so much great things that you ain't got no choice but yeah, come on. You hear me? So that's all I'm saying, man. But anyway, like I say, it's your boy SouthSideBlack. I make fun, positive hip-hop music. I have a revolutionary movement and brand called Turning Into Mo, where I inspire us to and teach us to live, not just survive. You know what I'm saying? Like finance and personal development and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like learning how to turn it into mo. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, use your situation and turn this negative to a positive. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you exercising to live longer. You eating healthier to be in shape and stay, you know, healthy and stuff like that. You turning it into more. Anything you doing to help you grow, you turn it into more. It's not just a money thing. Of course, money got involved. You know what I'm saying? Stocks, crypto, you hear me? Technology, AI, you hear me? That's my type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Trading in the markets, and you know, forex, and you know, just stuff like that. That's my type of thing. Technology and stuff like that. So I'm putting my people on game about the right stuff, so we could be on the right stuff, and I say start really building wealth, start really innovating, start thinking like that, not thinking past like on the hood stuff. We past that now. It's changing now. It's different now. We on some other stuff. We got more opportunities now. It's like I say, it ain't gotta be that no more. That was then. Let's leave that behind. This the new black culture. This we going to 2025 on positive things, and plus they got so many cameras and technology out and stuff like that. Now, like I say, you literally crashing out, which brings me back to my original question. Why you crash out if you know better? So let me know if you, especially after I explained all this, why do you still want to crash out? Why do you YNs crash out, or whoever crash out, and you know better? And so just share this message. Where, I mean, with somebody you might hear, your little bro, whoever the case may be, share this with everybody, man. And let's get this message out there, and let's start to get this movement really going, because it gotta be us. It can't be just me and just this person. We gotta come together and be on the same page and move together. You hear me? You man, y'all know how this go, man. You hear me? So this your boy SouthSideBlack. Look me up everywhere. I'm on YouTube, you know, our platforms, music wise and all of that. And I turn it into more channel, you know, y'all see it somewhere. Other than that, till next time, I'm coming with something else interesting. You know, whether it's a short film, whether it's a skit, whether it's a music video. You hear me? I'm coming with something interesting, but it's all around helping us obtain the freedom we deserve, living the life that we desire to live, and us coming together, stop killing each other and stuff like that. So that's what it is. SouthSideBlack.